Hi guys, it's Justine and today I'm going to be doing the Christmas tag. Okay, so this tag is 17 questions and usually before I do a tag I read through the questions first and then I write them down in my notebook so I can look at them while I'm filming. But today I did not do that and I'm reading all of the questions off of my phone and I have not looked at them, I have not peeked, so I don't even know what's on this tag or if I'm going to like this tag or if they're going to be questions that I even want to answer. So, but I'm gonna do it anyways because it's December and why not? Also, I'm in reindeer footy pajamas because it's December and it's almost Christmas and Christmas is like less than 3 weeks away now. So yeah. Anyways, the first question is, what is your favorite Christmas film? My favorite Christmas movie of all time is The Polar Express. I watched this movie so many times throughout the Christmas season and every single time it makes me cry. And I watch it so much, like to the point where my sisters get so annoyed with me because every time I play the movie, they're so sick of it because I play it so often. But it's still my favorite. It's just like a really magical movie, I think, and I really love it. The next question is, have you ever had a white Christmas? And no, I have never had a white Christmas. I might have had a Christmas where it's snowed a little bit during Christmas, but I grew up in New Mexico, and even though we do get some snowstorms, we've never had a snowstorm during Christmas, at least while I lived there. The third question is, where do you usually spend your holiday? I usually spend the holidays at my mom's house. When we were growing up, we would have the holiday, we would have Christmas morning and Christmas Eve at my mom's house, and then for Christmas dinner and seeing our extended family, we would go to my nanny's house, who's my grandma. Now that I've moved away and I've moved to Seattle, my husband and I go back to visit our families on Christmas, and we split the holiday between his mom's house and my mom's house. So that's where we usually spend Christmas, which makes it's kind of hard having to balance the holiday between our two parents' houses. But it's also nice because then I don't have to cook and I don't have to plan anything and I don't have to clean my house for everybody. Number 4 is, what is your favorite Christmas song? And my favorite Christmas song, my entire life, my favorite Christmas song has been Carol of the Bells by the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. But right now, I've also been really loving Lady Gaga's Christmas Tree, which came out when I was in high school. Question number 5 is, do you open any presents on Christmas Eve? And my family has a tradition where on Christmas Eve, we're each allowed to open one present before we go to bed. Question 6 is, can you name all of Santa's reindeer? Dasher, Prancer, Dancer, Donner, Vixen, Connor, Cupid. No, I can't get all of Santa's reindeer correct. Question 7 is, what holiday traditions are you looking forward to most this year? Okay, so there's a lot, but so since I'm going to New Mexico for Christmas, which is where I grew up, at the Albuquerque Bioparks, they have a River of Lights, which is basically like a huge light show at the Albuquerque Bioparks. And if you're ever in New Mexico during this time of the year, you have to go to it because it's beautiful. And that's one thing that I'm really excited about. And another thing is in Albuquerque, in certain areas of Albuquerque, they have really, on Christmas Eve, they have crazy luminaria displays. If you don't know what a luminaria is, it's basically like a Christmas light where you put you take a brown paper bag and you put a candle inside, and then you put it on your in your front yard, and you line them up along your sidewalk or just along your front yard, and you decorate your house that way. And I think luminarias originated in New Mexico, but anyways, in certain areas of Albuquerque, they'll have entire neighborhoods come together and put luminarias on every single one of their houses, and it's just so gorgeous. And I love just driving through the neighborhoods looking at all of the luminaria displays on Christmas Eve, and that's something that we've done ever since I was really little, and I love it, and it's one of my favorite things to do during Christmas time. Question 8 is your tree real or fake? And my tree is fake. I think almost everyone in my family uses a fake tree at this point because it's cheaper and it's convenient and it's not messy. Question 9, what is your all-time favorite holiday food or sweet treat? There is a lot, okay, where should I start? So the first one that comes to mind is my nanny makes these divinity balls, which are like, if you know what divinity is, I don't know how to explain divinity because I don't know how to make it, but it's like divinity and it's covered in chocolate and it has nuts on top and it's so good. Then my nanny also makes these Christmas tree shaped sugar cookies, and then she drizzles frosting on top and like sprinkles, and she dips the tree trunk in chocolate. And so those are also really good. And then my mom and my nanny make this like Christmas jello, and it's like green. I can't remember if it's green or red jello on the bottom, but it's like green jello, then white jello, then red jello, and then the white jello is like, I'm gonna be horrible at explaining this because I've never made it before and I don't know how they make it, but I think they put like whipped cream and pineapples in it, and then I think they put something really gross in it too, like mayonnaise or sour cream or something, but you can't taste it, but it's so good. And it's like one of my favorite. We eat it during Christmas Day with our Christmas dinner, and it's one of my favorites. Number 10 is, be honest, do you like giving gifts or receiving gifts better? And I like giving gifts better. I have a lot of fun just shopping for other people during the Christmas season. Like I love Christmas shopping. It's one of my favorite things to do, and it's one of my favorite things to do. It's also really stressful because you're spending money, but it is one of my favorite things to do, is to go Christmas shopping for other people and to have a whole like list of people to buy Christmas presents for. And so I do like giving gifts. Number 11 is, what is the best Christmas gift you've ever received? And well, I have two. One of them is the camera that I'm filming it with right now, which was the Christmas gift from my mom for this year, but she gave it to me early, so thanks, mommy. And then another gift that I got when my husband and I were in high school, he got me a promise ring, and it was like a ring with 2 amethyst hearts on it, and amethyst is both, it's my birthstone and it's my favorite gemstone. And so in high school I wore that a lot, and then eventually the gem broke. One of the bigger gem of the 2 hearts, it broke off and like it fell out and I lost it. And even though the ring was insured, it wasn't insured for losing a gem. It was only if the gem fell off, then the jewelry store would put it back in for us, but they wouldn't replace it. And as much as it was going to cost to replace that one gem, my husband could have just bought a new ring for me. And so Christmas 2 years ago, that's what he did. He just like I had not been able to wear my ring for probably a year and a half at that point. And so he bought me a new one because like it was only like $10 more expensive to just buy a entirely new ring than to have that one gem replaced. That was another one of my favorite Christmas presents. Question number 12 is, what would be your dream place to visit for the holiday season? And my first, like my knee-jerk reaction answer is New Mexico, because like I like being in New Mexico with my family and with my husband's family during the holidays. But I think if I were to visit anywhere, it would be New York. And just because you always see New York being portrayed in movies as like being beautiful and like all lit up during Christmas time. And so I would really love to visit New York during the holiday season. Question number 13 is, are you a pro present wrapper or do you fail miserably? And I fail miserably. Like, most of the time I don't even care at this point. Like if it looks bad, I just wrap it anyways. But I think this year I'm going to try really hard to wrap my presents pretty. Most years I just wrap them up and they look like hell. So like I'm the worst present wrapper ever, and everybody says it. Everyone knows when there's a present for me under the tree because it looks like shit. Number 14 is most memorable holiday moment. I can't think of a most memorable holiday moment because honestly a lot of my Christmases kind of blend together just because we have very, you know, specific traditions and things that we do every year on Christmas. And so I don't know. I don't have an answer for that one. Number 15 is, what made you realize the truth about Santa? What truth about Santa? Number 16 is, do you make New Year's resolutions? Do you stick to them? No, I don't make New Year's resolutions because I know I'm not going to stick to that. I don't know. I've just never made New Year's resolutions. Number 17 is, what makes the holidays, oh, and this is the last question. So question number 17 is, what makes the holidays special to you? Just getting to like spend time with family and do traditions that, you know, we've been doing for years, that we do every year. So that is it for today's Christmas tag video. I hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.